Hi, Jeff Alexander, founder of Ignite Programs. The 5 immutable laws. What do we mean by immutable? Immutable, basically, in layman's terms, is nothing more than laws that work universally. It's like gravity. There is gravity. You can argue about it all you want, but there is gravity. And the gravity law, you might say, doesn't care about whether you're a nice person or you're not a nice person. Gravity works straight across the board for everybody. So an immutable law, it's really important to understand what they are. Every prophet, every religious leader, every political leader, everybody that you worship and admire in the past somehow came across these laws and understood that when you break these laws, you're going to have a learning experience that can be relatively painful. So it's prudent to understand what they are. Most of these you've learned growing up, but we have them into 5 important points that should be your North Star and your compass. Number 1 is that you exist. Well, yeah, of course, but what does that truly mean? The you that I'm talking about is not your name, not your personality, or your ego self. I'm talking about the you, the spirit that resides in this body, that was here before your birth and will be here after your birth. And this vehicle that we're in, having the spiritual experience here on planet Earth, is literally a gift that you exist within this body. So the mere fact that sometimes for me what gets me through the day is moving back in the busyness and in the confusion and the chaos of sometimes my life in the business world, I'll close my eyes and say, give thanks and gratitude for I exist. So that's immutable law number 1. You exist no matter what. You always will. The events in your life can come and go, but through it all, you fall back and lean back into you exist. Number 2, everything is here and now. Now, what does that mean? Yes. Well, we say a lot of these are like, well, that's common sense, but we don't operate as if it's common sense. If you listen to that little voice in your head, and it's the little voice I just said, what little voice? It's that little voice called the ego voice, only speaks about things that happened in the past. It also only speaks about things that happen in the future. It never is present in the now. So in a way, we are listening to that dialogue in an illusion because there is no past and there is no future. There's only right now. And in the next moment, there's that now. Now, not to make this confusing, but when you know that everything is here and now, and that's all that exists, then you tend to operate more by being present with another person, being present with yourself, being present at your work or with your children in a much more prominent and powerful way. So everything is here and now. Though that mind will drift off into the future, we do have to plan for the future. We do have to learn from the things in the past, but we don't have to live there because then we will miss the most powerful thing available to us, and that's the present moment. When you're speaking to someone, have you ever been in your head thinking about something else when they're in front of you? Well, you're practicing and you're literally breaking that law. You're dealing in somewhere else in the past, or you're thinking about something in the future and you're not being in that present moment. And both sides can feel that. Number 3, the one is the all and the all are the one. Now, in the 1950s, Maxwell Planck literally discovered that space between us. I'm over here in Washington speaking to you, to wherever you are, and you might say, well, there's a lot of space between us. There's no such thing as empty space, which Maxwell Planck, the physicist, the quantum physicist who discovered, there's what's called a divine matrix. There is not empty space. There's literally an energy field of where you think you may end and then the next person begins. And as a collective, if all of us are truly spirit, if all of us are connected on that level, then the illusion of you being isolated in this body or in that body is really false. So when you know that you have the person in front of you that is truly you and you are them, and that has been proven scientifically, then it puts a whole nother perspective on really the next one, number 4, and it sobers you up as how to behave on that. And what is number 4? And you've heard this. You've heard it from Buddha. You've heard it from Jesus. What you put out is what you get back. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You literally, whatever you put out gets multiplied through vibration, through frequency. And if you truly are one, that what you're doing to another, you are in turn doing it to yourself. You literally are putting out a negative vibration that ripples out, and in that out, you are part of that. It ripples back in. So just think of this. If everything that came out of your mouth would come back to you tenfold, would you think twice about saying that? If at the end of your life, everything that you said or thought was paraded in front of you in a very sped up way, would you be proud of that or not? So these immutable laws help you in that last moment of this life be proud of how you've lived. What you put out is absolutely what you get back. Number 5, everything changes constantly except the first 4 laws. So those first 4 laws, hands down, are universally, not just on this planet, universally true. Everything else will change. You live in a physicality where it changes from moment to moment. And yet, many human beings attempt to try to keep status quo. You've heard that in business? Expect the change. Be friendly with the change. The mind does not like change. It likes consistency. It likes predictability. And if you've noticed, the mind will scan the horizon looking for the next threat attached to the unknown. So as you notice yourself do that, understand that it's time to dance with the change, to expect the change. Don't try to hold the change consistent and static. It's like a river. Flow with it. And when you see those rocks coming, what you put out, you get back will be the ability to maneuver around those rocks. And just understand that that river and you are really one. And enjoy it. Don't fear it. Everything is here and now. When you think about the waterfall a mile from now, you won't be present. Enjoy the moment because you exist. And that's what you're here to do. I hope this helps. That should be your North Star. Hey, if you like the video, please feel free to share it with somebody who may get value from it. Comment below. I get a lot of topics on these videos that come from you. I have a strong desire to serve you the best way I know how, which is hearing from you. And if you want to know anything about the live events coming up, visit the website. They're posted on there. I look forward to meeting you soon.